City Rollers, and you're locked in to Beyond Ringside.
Listen up, this is the NWA North American Heavyweight Champion, the Temptation Sean Tempers, and right now, you are locked in with Beyond Ringside.
Is sitting ringside at a heavyweight title fight on your bucket list? If so, this is Gary Parrish telling you to get ready to cross that one off your list, because on Saturday, April 7th, six-time world champion James Lights Out Tony will fight Bobby Gunn for the IBA World Heavyweight title at the Lander Center down in South Haven. It's going to be the first heavyweight title fight in the Mid-South area since Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson traded punches at the Pyramid back in 2002. Tickets are on sale at Ticketmaster.com and the Lander Center box office right now. Going to be 7 undercard fights, then the main event. It's James Toney versus Bobby Gunn for the IBA Heavyweight title. So get your tickets now, and I'll see you at the Lander Center on April 7th.
When planning your next party or special event, insist on the best. Full Range Entertainment is a professional entertainment company providing a full range of services. From professional disc jockeys and MCs to catering and photography, when the details of your special day must be perfect, call us first. Wedding receptions, corporate parties, school functions, birthday celebrations, and more. We also have Birmingham's largest selection of karaoke tracks available. With over 40 years combined experience, Full Range Entertainment can provide you with the talent and professionalism you need and deserve to make your next event one you'll never forget. For more information on the full range of services we offer, call 533-HITS. That's 533-HITS. Or check us out on our website at fullrangeentertainment.com.
This is Dale the Demon Torborg.
My name is Bryce Rensburg. I'm the Chikara Senior Official.
This is April Hunter from aprilhunter.com.
I'm Bobby Ches, a 3-time world champion, Showtime expert analyst.
This is Coolio with the Flow, a.k.a. the Ghetto Gourmet.
This is Dan the Beast Severn, the only Triple Crown champion in the UFC history.
Hi, everybody. This is Jerry the King Lawler. That's right, WWE Hall of Famer.
This is Jeff Damon from Deadliest Warrior on Spike TV.
You have tuned in and are now live listening to the 3-time NWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Scrapper Anna Pierce, and just like you, I am also locked in. And brother, we are beyond ringside.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
The music plays, the microphones go hot, and the attitude is damn sure there. Greetings, good evening, how you doing? Welcome to Beyond Ringside, Sunday night, 27 minutes before the top of the hour, and we are set and ready to play live from the Full Range Entertainment Control Center, live from the vault. Yours truly, the Magic City Motor Mouth Fast Eddie Lane, being joined by tag team partners, the Oracle of Ominous, the Wicked Nemesis.
How's everyone doing tonight? Wait! Don't die on me.
What the phone is?
No, somebody's gonna die on me.
Oh no, that's not a good thing. Tag team partner Paulie Wells, come on in.
Hulk Hogan's sex tape being shopped around. Who's ready to see that?
What you gonna do when Viagra don't work for you?
At least it's not the Andre the Giant.
There you go. Oh my God, talk about a backdoor to China. And first off, before we say or do anything, going into Shoot Live for just a minute, our tag team partner, The Wicked Nemesis. Yes, I even called him by his shoot name, The Wicked Nemesis. Welcoming a brand new addition to the family. Congratulations, my friend.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Lilith Jupiter, 8 pounds, 20 inches. She was, she was ready to come out. She was fighting the entire time. And she is, the only time she cries is when she's hungry and when she poops. Other than that, she just stares at you.
In other words, she is going to be the complete antithesis of you, and that is low maintenance, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, for those who don't know, antithesis means opposite. So just so that I know.
Yes, I know. That's the paradigm in play. You forget, I actually ate a thesaurus when I was an infant, so some of those words actually were absorbed through osmosis. So,
well, next time I think you need to take that thesaurus and kind of put it in a shredder and spread it across Carrollton, Georgia. Lord have mercy to those people.
Yeah. Now, you had the PWA show last night, right?
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. The infamous PWA show. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Shane Knowles was doing everything he could to put you in your place, keep the rest of. Now, I'm trying to remember because I know you're operating as something wicked in AWA, and MOD in ACW. Have you decided on? Has everybody come together on a name for the faction over in PWA?
Yes, we have the Tribulation because it's the beginning of the end.
Ah, cool. That works.
Come on, you know if I'm involved, you know it's going to have some cool ass name.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'd like to thank the crew from GCW last night who voted me as having the bump of the night. For those who made it up to Jasper, Alabama, you know what I mean, over at the A&E Fun Center. I'll give you the short version of the story. Last night during the main event, it was the GCW World Television Championship on the line. The Psycho Circus defending against the Inhuman Fly, the one-man swarm. And there was a point where Circus was outside the ring. And the Inhuman Fly went to the top rope and the top of the turn post and almost pulled a Mike Posey from the week previous in Palmerdale, but he managed to get and keep his footing, and the Fly came down, beautiful flying crossbody from the top rope onto the floor into the waiting arms of the Psycho Circus. However, the law of gravity took a little bit more of its toll on the Psycho Circus. We found out he's a little bit physically disoriented as well as psychologically out there. Circus inadvertently lost his balance, came backwards, crashing down into one of my speakers, and then caromed into my table. And I'm trying to save a laptop, and this is all a shoot, kids. As I'm trying to save the laptop, I see the speaker coming down. I start to lunge to get it, but the momentum of the table being shoved carries me back, and I do a flip over a chair. So guess what? Being an announcer gets hazard pay sometimes. But
unless you're working with Miz, because Miz will just sidestep your ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dang, I thought you were saying that something happened in the ring. I didn't realize it was something gone bad.
Life happens.
But that's what happens. That's what happens when you get the Inhuman Fly. That man is one big muscle. The Inhuman Fly is so ripped up that guy is just. That's what happens. Like you said, the law of gravity.
Well, you got to remember the Inhuman Fly weighs 1,000 pounds.
So I've heard.
Yeah, and I think he proved it to the Psycho Circus last night. But in all sincerity, I'm okay. My back is a little bit twerked because of the angle in which I flipped over the chair. I was joking with a friend of mine from the show earlier today. I said, I guess I'm going to have to start doing my stretching exercises again before I pick up the microphone. So we're going to work on that concept. Making the move into everything going on, did either of you get a chance to catch Ring of Honor's show yesterday?
I missed it.
Sure didn't.
Okay. If you get a chance to see it, I have to say this. Watch it. Because last night's show is the perfect launching ground for people who have not seen ROH to a certain point. As we've covered here last week, ROH is en route to Showdown in the Sun, March 30 and 31 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Now, here's the thing. And if you didn't see, I'm going to give you the brief synopsis on this. Wicked Nemesis and I actually do share the same definition of the word brief. Be careful. Number one, they led in last night with the finish to the Roderick Strong-Eddie Edwards match, which was supposed to be the number one contenders match for March 30th at the first night of Showdown. Well, there were dissenting opinions in the referees. One referee declared Roderick Strong the winner. Another referee declared Eddie Edwards the winner. Jim Cornette comes in, makes the executive decision that it will be a three-way dance. Davey Richards will be defending the ROH title against Rod Strong and Eddie Edwards on March 30th.
Now, can I say something really quick about that? Because,
yeah, come on in.
Just to let everybody know, I'm not going to be able to be on the radio long today. Just got the baby home just minutes ago. But you look at those three guys. Those three guys are not big. I mean, they're bigger than most guys, but they're not tall at all. I mean, they're not your super heavyweights, your heavyweights, so to speak.
Right.
And I like that, that Ring of Honor has set a blueprint that the WWE is trying to follow as well, with Punk and Daniel Bryan being not that big of guys. And it's great to see that, here we have WrestleMania coming up, and March 30th and 31st being Ring of Honor's WrestleMania weekend as well. It's great to see wrestling on a forefront again.
Yes.
Wrestling. Real wrestling. Not sports entertainment. Not wrestling. Wrestling. And that's fantastic. So big up to Ring of Honor. And a match, a lot of people, and I saw a lot of people, crapping on it, saying that How many times do we have to see this? Haven't we seen this already? Well, you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, let me jump in and say this, because there are times when, and they don't face each other every week. Remember back in the late 90s when it was basically The Rock and Triple H almost every week or every other week or every 3 weeks. And at least
But they also had Stone Cold in that too. Remember, that was those three, and they kept, having stuff back and forth. I think that's what Ring of Honor's doing, except those are sports entertainers.
Right.
Ring of Honor's using wrestling.
Right.
And I hate that I missed it because I saw it, but I can't believe that some people are like, I can't believe we've already seen this and they're doing it again. So what? Didn't you guys bought it? You guys bought it before. You're not going to buy it again? You're not going to watch wrestling? Of course.
Well, see, the question that I'm going to get to is, and this is something I'm going to ask both of y'all real quick before I go any further into the explanation. Even if you've seen a match previous, in this case, whether it would be Roderick Strong and Davey Richards or Roderick Strong and Eddie Edwards or a three-way dance between all three parties, if they've torn the house down and have had one hell of a match, what part of you is going to sit back and say, they're going to do it again? Because you know it's a guaranteed formula for a great match. Paulie, I'll go to you first.
Well, I'm not a big fan of sequels. I'm a firm believer it's never as good as the first one. But, like you said, I would watch it again, based on performance, of course, as long as it's going to be around the same intensity as the first one. Watching wrestling for many, many years, I've seen guys go at it for, what would seem like months leading up to a pay-per-view, and then watch the pay-per-view match, and it didn't really, match the intensity of the build-up. But, when it comes to rematches, just like Triple H versus Undertaker, WrestleMania, they're building this one up pretty big, and I'm looking forward to seeing it because, honestly, I think it's probably going to be the